Narcissists will leave you alone when they know they have lost you. I'm delighted you could make it today. Thanks a ton for taking the time to check out this video. Today, I'd want to talk about the behaviors a narcissist displays after they've abandoned you. To what end do they evaluate whether you're still useful for them or not? To what extent do they rely on these methods to determine which target they will go to next? But narcissists can't help but feel good about themselves when they get compliments from others. Sometimes, though, the narcissist may fail to take control of someone fully, and if you're one of those fortunate few, you may notice that narcissists will slowly pull away from you. Narcissists think that they will not be able to get you again, that's why. As I said many times, the best way to avoid narcissism is to cut off all of their resources. Narcissists are notoriously bad at maintaining relationships when there is nothing more for them to gain. Since narcissists don't waste time on people who aren't interested in them or don't care about them, they'd rapidly grow uninterested in others. Narcissists are very careful with how they use their time and resources. So if you're not providing the narcissist with what they need to keep going, you're a burden, and the narcissist doesn't want you around anymore. Narcissists are emotionally manipulative people who are obsessed with gaining power and influence. This person gets a lot of narcissistic supply when they pull your strings and take you on an emotional roller coaster. They feel superior because they know they can make you laugh, cry, fall, stand, and laugh again. The more skillful they are at manipulating you into keeping them around, the more likely they will succeed in eliciting tears, shouts, despair, remorse, and depression. This gives them confidence that they can keep teasing you. In the end, it comes down to having control. To satisfy their egotistical needs, narcissists resort to manipulating others emotionally. They like the idea that they can manage our mindset, behavior, and way of life. It seems they always know what to say and do to get a rise out of you. The importance of our response to the narcissist cannot be overstated. The narcissist thinks they have you where they want you if they can get you to react to them or manipulate you. A narcissist will take advantage of the trust and affection they have earned from you. Those who manipulate others always have a great sense of superiority. All that a narcissist wants from you is for you to feel a certain way. Now that you know a narcissist is your enemy, you must learn to control your feelings. Do not expect the narcissist to take responsibility for their actions. On the other hand, narcissists are at a loss when they can no longer read our reactions or interpret our intentions. I can only imagine how frustrating it is for them to be around us constantly and find nothing to latch on to. Narcissists are incapable of manipulation or deception, since doing so causes them severe discomfort. Anyone who causes a narcissist discomfort is instantly perceived as an insult and must be removed. Perhaps the narcissists will move on or remove themselves. A narcissist may not take instant vengeance, but they will never forget or forgive. This means they will continue to look for opportunities to take advantage of you in the future. However, there are times when the narcissist only wants to get rid of you, regardless of the means necessary. Who the narcissist is, how important you are to them, and how deeply you've wounded their ego are all variables. Narcissists are selective about the battles they choose to fight, and the ones they decide can wait. In my limited experience, I've noticed that narcissists are more sensitive to criticism from those they once held sway over, but now don't. It would be excellent if everyone could learn to recognize narcissists fast and begin employing the grave-locking technique right away, as exposing one's emotions around them is one of the worst mistakes one can make. Narcissists place a high value on our emotional reactions in determining whether or not they are winning. I've heard of people who faked certain feelings to trick a narcissist into thinking that they, the narcissist, are the one in charge to get an advantage, this usually backfires. On the other hand, understanding their methods to play on our emotions will give us an advantage. But that's a story for another time. You have to learn to keep your emotions in check and show the narcissist only the version of you that you want them to see. However, it's best to just grey rock a narcissist, as they'll rapidly grow miserable in your company if they feel unappreciated. In my experience, the best thing to deal with a narcissist is by not doing anything at all. Stay non-reactive. That includes every one of you. You can still manage how you feel and act, regardless of whether or not the narcissist you've dated in the past thinks they have total power over you. When you turn off the emotional tap, perhaps it stays off for good. As soon as the narcissist decides you are no longer valuable to them, you will feel it. If they had you before, they probably know just how to push your buttons to get what they want. For some time, they won't believe you've completed the task. But once they realize you are onto them, they will cease harassing you. A major defeat in their eyes is that they can no longer manipulate you. You have broken free of the emotional control of that individual or group. Narcissists will want to get rid of you or, at the very least, ignore you if they are no longer able to control you. You may think that cutting off all contact with a narcissist is the best way to protect yourself from them. And while that may be true for the person who has chosen to do so, keep in mind that the narcissist still considers you to be their property because they believe they can maintain some measure of control over you even if you don't communicate with them. Narcissists often engage in self-delusion, that's why. The important thing is that we are happy and successful without them. If you don't have any established relationships, you should move slowly while meeting new people. Since narcissists are so pervasive, it's important to master not only recognizing them, but also regulating our emotions in their presence. Don't give them what they want, or even be very proud of them. This could also lead to an impression of being uncaring and uninterested. Since nothing exciting is occurring, you might as well be a rock, hence the term grey rocking. At last, you have the knowledge of what narcissists need to ensure their own security and faith in their capacity to control you. They rely on our emotions and reactions completely. If we can maintain some emotional distance, the narcissist won't be able to use that to acquire control over us. If you give a narcissist the opportunity to manipulate and dominate you, they will feel as though they have you right where they want you. In the event that they are unable to do either, they will assume that you are gone forever. Narcissists hate setbacks because it reduces the number of individuals available for them to abuse, a phenomenon known as the narcissistic supply curve. Whoever manages to escape is the luckiest. My sincere wish is that you have found this to be enlightening. Please click the like button if you found this interesting. And please don't hesitate to share your thoughts and experiences by leaving your comments below. I value your input. Thanks for watching.